Hello everybody, this is Benny Hills back with another Vintage Cube draft, and I have a big announcement today. It's my birthday, so yeah, it's been a really great birthday so far. I just got back from a run playing some basketball with some friends, hence me being shirtless. I haven't showered yet. I'm going to do that after this video. So yeah, it's been a great day so far. Hope it's a good rest of the day and hope this draft goes well. As for this pack, it's really good, classic Vintage Cube. The main things I'm looking at are Sneak Attack, Snapcaster Made, Preordain, and Volcanic Island. The sad thing is they're all like you want all of those cards in the same deck, like blue red sneak attack. So no matter what we take, we're gonna be passing a bunch of good stuff. I think I'm leaning towards either Preordain or Volcanic Island. Although maybe we should just take this sneak attack, honestly. Hmm. No, I think we should go with the Volcanic Island. Blue-red is a great color combination, and this just leaves us so open. We can go in so many different directions from this. Yeah, I think that's where we're going to be. Really close pick, though. There's a lot of great cards there for sure. Ooh, now we have to decide between Remand and Kiki Jiki. That's really close. I think I'm going to go with a Kiki Jiki here. This is just like, I mean, having taken just a Volcanic Island, this is a blue-red combo, and this card is just I think a good blue-red twin deck is the best deck in the format. And yeah, I mean, Remand is super good, but Kiki Jiki is awesome. I mean, that does sort of pigeonhole us slightly. Remand will be good no matter what, and Kiki Jiki is only good in a certain deck. But I think it's just so good in that deck that it's worth taking here. Alright, this is a little bit worse. There's a Tolarian Academy, but we have no artifacts right now. I mean, we could take one of these red cards. We could take a Raging Ravine or an Incinerate. Could also take Dark Confidant. There's honestly a lot of options, but no, like, amazing options. Red is looking pretty open. Maybe we should take Figure of Destiny. This is close. This card is pretty good. We could take Incinerate and try and wheel one of these two, but I think I'm going to go with the Figure of Destiny here. It's just so good and okay, yeah, I think this is where we should be. I mean, there is a Brainstorm, but getting a Goblin Guy to this point is really nice. Yeah, I think that's probably what we should do here. There is a Tropical Island, but if Mono Red is this open, which I think it is going to be really open, then I think it's worth going for that. Ooh, now we can pick up a Skull Clamp. I like that a lot. Skull Clamp is great in red decks because it can draw you into your burn. There's no there's no red aggressive cards in this pack, but that doesn't mean red is getting cut. There's multiple red cards that we just can't play, so yeah, I think we'll go with a Clamp here. Alright, do we want Arid Mesa, Burst Lightning, or Shatter Skull Smashing? That was a late Jace. We could also take the Arid Mesa, but I think we're most likely to be mono red at this point. I think I like taking the Smashing here. It's just the flexibility of this is really nice, and I think we're going to have plenty of playables. Burst Lightning is good, though, and very efficient. Maybe I should actually just take this, but no, I think I'm going to go with the Smashing. I'm going to go with this. Alright, Young Pyromancer, that's a good pickup. Mishra's Factory would be nice, but I think, especially with a Skull Clamp, the Pyromancer is a little bit better for us. Alright, Earthshaker Kenra. I would love to go play Omnath because that card is just really fun and good, but Kenra is a pretty solid pickup here. Alright, nice. The Pia came back. There is also Dismember. That is somewhat tempting, but I think I should go with the Pia here. This is a pretty good 4-drop, especially, I think there's a Hell Rider in the next pack that we want to wheel, and it's really good with Hell Rider, just making a bunch of bodies. So, I'm going to temporarily cut these two. It's not impossible that we would play the Kiki Jiki. Like, we could find a Zealous Conscripts and just, like, be a red aggressive deck that can also just randomly combo people, but I think this is where we'll start. Okay, that's unfortunate that someone took the Hell Rider. I think we will go with a Containment Priest here. We could still potentially end up in red-white, and I think if we do, I would rather this than the Elspeth, even though Elspeth is probably a little bit better because this is a lot easier to cast. It also is just, there's some matchups where this card is absolutely game-winning against something like Reanimator. Oh, I was wrong. This was the Hellrider pack, and it did come back. And now we have to decide between the Hellrider and the Incinerate, which is a close call, but I think Hellrider is a bit better. It's very, very strong. We are light on burn right now. That's something we need to address in a bit, and we passed a decent amount, so that is a little unfortunate. But there's a lot of burn in the format, so hopefully we can find something. I think I would slightly rather the Hallow Blade in case we do end up with a mana for splashing white. There's maybe a matchup where we would want Pyroclasm, but that's pretty corner case. It's very good against us. Alright, I'll take a Seething Song here. Could be good in some matchups if we really need to just go all out speed. Alright, Eidolon of Obstruction. So, honestly, we have decent, white aggressive cards here as well. Oh, Last Pick Factory is amazing. Okay, that pushes us back towards Mono Red. We'll see, though. There is a Sacred Foundry, but definitely snagging the Mox here. It's not on color, but if we're Mono Red, that doesn't matter at all, really. Yeah, easy Mox here. I would love to wheel this, but we don't need to play white. We have plenty of playables already, so we will take this and be pretty happy about it. Maybe wheel, a Flame Tongue Kapu for the board or something. Okay, so there's a Glorybringer, there's Light Up the Stage, there's Jite, and there's Ancient Tomb. And I think we should go with the Tomb here. Just playing a turn 3 Pia and Kieran Lar is so much better than turn 4. And it's pretty free in a monocolored deck. I would like Jite a lot for some matchups, but I think I should still take the Tomb here. Alright, would we rather... Sword of Fire and Ice is reasonable, but I think it's between Abrade and Goblin Rabblemaster. Which one of these bad boys do we want more? They're both very good. Rabblemaster is great with Jite. We also don't have any 3s right now. But we need artifact removal. I guess the fact that we have Ancient Tomb and Mox Jet, that's just a lot of ways to turn 2 a Rabblemaster. I think that's worth it. It probably is slightly more likely to wheel, but I think it's a decent amount better. We do continue to not take burn spells when we're offered the opportunity, so we need to do something about that soon. Mana Flare versus Shrine. I think I would rather the Shrine. Again, multiple ways to turn 1 it, which makes it significantly better. Although I guess it is more likely to wheel. Flame Slash could wheel too, though. That is close. I think I gotta go with this. No, the Shrine should wheel. We'll try and wheel the Shrine. I think it's pretty likely to come around. Yeah, we're taking a risk here. If this doesn't come around, I would definitely rather this in the deck than the Flame Slash. But I think this is likely enough to wheel that's okay. And also, Flame Slash is pretty good, especially since we have no other burn right now. Actually, no, never mind. I am going to take this. This is just so important. Losing this would be a huge blow. There's going to be a lot of matchups where this card just wins the game on its own. Okay, I like a Runaway Steamkin. Relic is also a reasonable consideration, but I would rather the Steamkin here. Alright, we'll snag a Seasoned Pyromancer. I'm pretty happy about that. Another one that pairs really nicely with Skull Clamp. Okay, we really do need some burn. At this point, I would start prioritizing, Lightning Bolt type cards above even, really good aggressive creatures. I guess I would take 1-drops over it still, maybe. We got 2 1-drops really early, but we have not gotten much in the way of 1-drops since then. There's a red 1-drop, but not a very good one. Field of Ruin isn't very impressive. I think the ship has sailed on red-white, so I'm not going to take the Ravagers of War. I guess I'll take the Welder and start with that in the board, but we can definitely side it in against certain artifact decks. Ooh, well, there's a Stoneforge Mystic. But I think I like taking Experimental Frenzy here. That's close, though. I would love to be able to play the Stoneforge. We have such good white cards, and we have Skull Clamp, but I think this is better. Okay, got the Flame Tongue Kavu on the wheel. That'll start on the board, but could be good. I guess the Experimental Frenzy should start on the board too. Light up the stage, nice. So, the biggest things we're missing are 1-drops and burn spells here. Which I guess is a pretty big part of the deck, but we have really good mana development and surprisingly good card draw. With like, Light up the Stage, Skull Clamp, see, this is I sort of count this as card draw. I guess I shouldn't. Never mind, that's not card draw. But there's 2, and then the Experimental Frenzy in the board. I'll take a Charter Course here. I could actually imagine playing this if we like randomly got some fetches. Ooh, nice. The Flame Slash came back. So max rewarded for taking the Shrine of Burning Rage. Although if the Flame Slash came back, the Shrine probably would as well. So right now we have, if we counted this as a land, which a medium on, that's 14 spells. That's pretty good. Yeah, that's solid. Especially since like a lot of these cards on the board are reasonable to play as well. But yeah, really, really hoping for like Monastery Mentor, Soulscar Mage, Zergo, Lightning Bolt. Lotus Golem is pretty nice. That's a really good card against Storm that honestly could even just make the main deck actually. As a curve topper, it plays well with Mox and ooh, that's sort of a nice late pickup actually. We'll side that in against some decks where they have lands we care about. Ho ho ho! Lightning Bolt. No, that is pretty awesome. We are definitely taking Black Lotus. Makes Lotus Golem a lot better. We can turn 1 that now. The Bolt could wheel. That would be really great if it did, but easy Black Lotus. That is awesome. We have 2 pieces of power. And this sort of counts as a 1-drop, because like, when I'm saying I want 1-drops, I mean I want relevant plays that play to the board on the first turn. And Black Lotus lets us do that, as does Mox Jet, so it's sort of like we have 4 1-drops, or 5 I guess, counting the Skull Clamp. Alright, I think we just take the Koth here. Oh, well, Beaumont Courier and Koth are both pretty nice. We should take the Beaumont. I really hope the Koth wheels, and I think it will. But we need the 1-drop even more, I think, than the 4-drop. Turn 1 Koth off of Black Lotus is pretty nice, but we'll take this. Ooh, I love me a Fiery Confluence. That is a great pickup. That's another, I was saying we don't have enough burn. This is a great burn spell. Yeah, easy Fiery Confluence. Okay, I like a Lavamancer. There's also Porcelain Legionnaire and Revoker, which are both pretty good as well. But I think we should take the Lavamancer because I really do want 1-drops, and I think there's a decent chance the Legionnaire comes back around. If there is a mono-white player, they'll definitely take the Thalia. It could get drafted in like an Artifacts Matter deck, but like then Revoker is probably just better. So the 2 decks that would want Porcelain Legionnaire, there's a better version of Porcelain Legionnaire in the pack for them. So that's pretty good, but we'll take the Lavamancer because we really do want this. Okay, I think we go with the Char here. The Splinter Twin Ship is not going to sail. Lotus Petal is just like, we might play it, but Char is actually pretty nice. Okay, Hazoret's a great curve topper. Manamorphose would be decent because we have Runaway Steamkin and Young Pyromancer, but I think Hazoret is still better. It's just really good. I think for now we'll cut the Lodestone Golem, but then side it in some matchups. Ooh, Fire Blast is ideal. This card is perfect for us. Alright, this deck is phenomenal, I think. I guess if the draft were to end right now, we would throw in Lodestone Golem and Seething Song, I think. Or maybe Desperate Ritual. And then run 16 lands and these 2 things. But hopefully we can fill this out a little bit more. 1 more 1-drop would be great. We have 4 1-drop creatures now. I would love a 5th. Okay, not a 1-drop, but I like an Abbot. It's a nice play to the board. You can play it on turn 1 with the Mox Chat. Alright, that. Replaces Desperate Ritual. Ooh, Ferocidon versus Mutavault. That is close. I think I'm going to go with the Mutavault. It's maybe a little greedy, but Mutavault is pretty good. And I think we'll have enough good playables that we can have all the cards we want in the main deck. Alright, sweet. Koth. That is what we needed. So Koth replaces Lodestone. We have a lot of 4s, but I think that's okay. It's actually, and also having Black Lotus incentivizes you to do that. So right now, if we played 13 basic mountains, that would be 16 true land and then 1 sort of land, and then 2 more sort of land. So I think I want 1 more spell. 1 more really good spell. If we got no more spells that are really good, I would probably just run this with the extra land, but yeah, hopefully we can wheel 1 card. Man, I wish we could play this Thraben Inspector. We actually have a decent number of artifacts, but not artifacts that are good with Workshop. I don't think any of these cards do anything for us. There's not really a way we splash blue at this point. I guess I'll take this. Ritual. Oh, bummer. We really wanted the Legionnaire Wheel from this pack. Alright, someone took... That was the pack where we wanted one, because we also could have taken the Revoker if that came around. So... that is a bummer. I sort of wish this Shatter Skull Smashing was a Burst Lightning now. Alright, we'll take a Twin, I guess. Alright, it looks like we're not going to get anything, so we need to... Oh, Kythian, man, if we could make the mana work for red-white, that would have been so good. Dark Dwellers is not amazing. This would be a decent number of lands if we went 13 lands. Or 13 mountains. I think I'm going to put in 1 ritual. We have a lot of 4s that are really good with it, and I'm just like, this also gives us turn 1 Rabble Master more often. We can go Black Lotus Rabble Master, or like Land Mox Ritual. Yeah, I think this is worth it. So we'll do that. Throw in 12 basic mountains. So we have 18 total mana sources if we need to. Then this can also be a spell, which is nice. So yeah, I think this deck is sweet. Really excited to see how it plays out. Not the best red deck I've ever seen, but really, really strong. The fast mana certainly helps quite a bit. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. I'll see you in round 1. Alright, here we are for round 1, and we are on the play, which is exactly where this deck wants to be. And we have an absolutely gorgeous hand. Holy cow. We'll keep. I think we're just going to go turn 1, hold the Black Lotus, and just go land, Mox, Abbot. And then next turn we can get a nice hit in with that. We also could just hit something that we want to play off of the Abbot. Okay, that is not something we want to play. Look at how slow their start is. It's not going to be enough. Uh-oh, that's not slow. Ooh, okay, so we'll go Black Lotus. Do they have a Force of Will? Skull Clamp. Rabble Master. Go to combat and hit with both. This is a good turn 2. Then play Light Up the Stage for 1. Hopefully hit a land. Ooh, that's actually pretty annoying, but it's not terrible. Without the Lotus, we are pretty constrained on mana, but that's okay. Metamorphose, alright. Alright, that's pretty good. But I think with the Skull Clamp we can still outgrind them. Okay, so we will... I think just attack with both and then clamp the Goblin and place Runaway Steamkin. That Cold Gun command was really good, though. Those two threats were both really important for us, and they got them both. And it would have been way better if we had just put the clamp on the Goblin last turn instead of playing to light up the stage, as it turns out. So bash on in for 3. Clamp the Goblin. Cast the Steamkin. And we'll pass it back. Pyromancer can make some 1/1s for Skull Clamp, which is nice. Probe, alright. Paying life for Probe. That is aggressive. Against the red burn deck. Walking Ballista. Okay, so that can kill one of our creatures. Alright, we will... I think attempt to clamp this to start. Okay, they kill it in response, sure. Now we will attack. Oh, wait, that was stupid. Okay, we missed out on a point of damage. I think, well, let's see. Do we want to draw cards here or play Pyromancer? I think we're going to go with the Pyromancer. So we missed out on a point of damage. Hopefully that doesn't come back to bite us. I don't think it will. We discard that, draw 2. Oh, Fire Confluence is going to be really good. 4 mana, what you got? Thran Dynamo. That looks like something we can Fire Confluence. Okay, now we just win. So we will go 4 mana. Blow up your Thran Dynamo, hit you for 4. Alright, sweet. That was, yeah, they did some things there, but that was never really much in question. So we're playing against Grixis artifacts, I guess. Fire Confluence should be nice. I guess we could bring in Goblin Welder, maybe. We don't want the Lodestone Golem. None of the rest of this stuff seems great. Do we actually want this, though? I think I'm going to bring in a Welder and actually cut a land on the draw. Yeah, I think this is fine. Our curve is quite low. And we really don't want to flood. Okay, this hand is great. Easy keep. Skull Clamp is going to put in work, I bet. So we will go land, peasy. I mean, land, Lavamancer. Next turn we'll probably play peasy. Hit you for 1. Walking Ballista would be pretty good against our board. Like, if you're trying to maximize Skull Clamp and your opponent is playing Walking Ballista, that's dicey. Okay, our opponent got super punished there for playing that then. They could have waited. They could have taken 1 damage and then killed the Pyromancer for free. So we're really happy that that did not happen. Now, hopefully they play something like something we can Flame Slash for value. Okay, no such luck. But if we could go like they tap out for something, we go Flame Slash, make a dude, Skull Clamp, equip it, draw 2. That would be amazing. Looks like a Walking Ballista here. Yep. Okay, I think we're just going to go Seasoned Pyromancer, discard the Ritual and the Flame Slash. We could regret losing the Flame Slash against some things they have, but I think it'll be okay. Well, drawing 2 lands there is not great, but at least one of them is a factory. Sort of nice to go young Pyromancer into seasoned Pyromancer. Good flavor. Okay, so they get to Flame Slash our seasoned Pyromancer. That's solid, but then we can just start drawing a million cards. So we will go Factory, Clamp, draw some cards. They can put Walking Ballista on top of the Academy. Well, that was a brick. That was also a brick. Jeez. Well, this we can't play, right? Yeah, so we'll just pass. Man, we went down to 14 lands, and now we just have mono lands. We can at least make 2 more 1/1s with the Seasoned Pyromancer if we want to. Ideally, I'd like to wait until we can play a 4-drop with the Abbot before we cast it. Okay, Baleful Strix is fine. Well, I think we're gonna go smash both of these and then play the Beaumont, and then they'll just make a Ballista and kill it. I still think we're gonna do that. So kill both of these. Remand. That is bad. That's pretty bad. I think I'm just going to play the Courier and not attack it now. Just use mana efficiently. Take 3. Lodestone Golem, huh? Okay, that was a good drop. So we can go land, Lotus, Shatter Skull Smash, these two. So that's 3, 4, 5. Wait, okay. Yeah, we'll do that. Kill both of those things. The Academy of Ruins is annoying. Now we'll attack for 1. And then we're going to light up the stage. 2 bad lands. That sucks. I think I'm just going to draw 2 cards now. Jeez, we are really seeing a lot of lands. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So we have 3 left. Oh, if they have Shinobi, that would be so bad. Okay, that's good. Myr Battlesphere. Alright, I think we're going to lose to that one. Oh, wait. That is... Never mind. Wait, that was such a good draw. So we will go... I think just Mountain. Well, let's see. We need 4 mana for this. So we'll have 3 left over. Okay, let's... Let's start with an Abbot. No, I don't want to use Abbot this turn. Because we need to use the Confluence. So we'll go... Wait, 6. So we could go up to 8 mana. And then we could have Fiery Confluence. No, we will actually play the Abbot, I think. Oh, it's really close. But I think we are going to do this. We need to get down on the board. Hopefully this hits like a 2-drop or something. Runaway Steamkin, perfect. So now we can go Ancient Tomb, Steamkin, This is actually sick. And then these are both, they start at 1 toughness, but by the time the confluence resolves, they'll both be at 2. So we go 1 of each mode, destroy this, 1 damage to each creature. Yeah, that's a really, really good turn for us. Wipe your board, hit you for damage, and establish our board. And then we'll pass it back to them. And this mountain goes away, which is totally fine. We really have 14 cards left in our deck. Okay, so they rebuy the Ballista. They can play a Ballista for 2. They'll probably just shoot the Abbot now, yeah. So we will go Figure of Destiny. Welder. Animate the Mishra's Factory. Equip the Clamp to the Steamkin. And hit for 7. Sure. So they take some damage. And then we will, I guess, just go land, pass, and just level up the Figure of Destiny. Actually, I guess I'll just level it up now. Are they gonna, they take a draw set. They're not rebuying the Ballista. Hologun's Command. That's a little annoying, but I don't really care about losing the Skull Clamp, to be honest, because at this point we don't have that many cards left to draw. Alright, what artifacts do they have to get with this? They have no cards in hand now. And we can attack for 8. Hangerback Walker, okay. Okay, that is perfect. So, animate. Animate. Drop a land. And swing for 8. They'll probably just trade this off with one of our dudes. Yep. And then we can just go end of turn, make some 1/1 to the Seasoned Pyromancer. Hangerback Walker for 2, not a problem. Alright, there's some tokens. And we untap. Alright, that will certainly do it. Hellrider. Animate the factory. Hit, you take 5 off the trigger. Boom, got him. Alright, sweet. Really, really strong start. This deck looks amazing. Plays Lotus so well. Yeah, I like where we're at. I'll see you in round 2. Alright, here we are for round 2, and we are on the play again, so that is good. And we have an amazing hand. Oh my gosh, this is great. Definitely screenshot worthy here. So we'll go land, Black Lotus, Goblin Rabblemaster, Grim Lavamancer. So, opponent's a fan. That's always good to see. Yeah, I mean, we don't do that much now. Let's just draw Mox. That would be nice. Just draw Mox. We can go Mountain, Mox, Pyromancer on turn 2. Alright, they do have a play. Hopefully they don't have a way to deal with the Rabblemaster. Planes, do they have swords? No play yet. Ooh, we could also... Oh, they did have the swords. That's a bummer. Okay, that was a good draw, though. So we'll drop the shrine, hit for 2. Now we really, really would like to draw a land for the Pyromancer. If we don't draw a land, hopefully we draw a spell we can cast. It would suck if we drew a 3 or a 4 drop. They're paying life here, okay. What do they got? Green, white. Arbor Elf, alright. And top. Alright, draw something we can do here. Oh, that's bad. That is really bad. Well, attack for 2. Well, after our incredibly broken turn 1, this game has looked a lot closer than I was thinking it might. There's some decks that just concede to a turn 1 Rabble Master. But we have a good hand, and we have a Shrine ticking up. So they're definitely on a clock. Sort of funny that they can't use their Arbor Elf right now. Like, we'll see if they have a forest. Okay, they're looking at the top 3, so they're probably digging for a forest, if I had to guess. If we draw a land, it's a pretty interesting call. I kind of like just charring their face, actually. But it depends partially on what they draw, or what they do. Definitely if they play anything that gains life or something like that, then we will not do that. Ancient Tomb would be our best draw. That would give us Hellrider next turn, which would almost definitely win. Alright, we'll see if they draw a card here. Hex Drinker, okay. Flame Slash would also be great, because we could slash one, and then Lava Match of the other one. Alright, untap, and draw something good. Mox Jet, deal. I think we're still just going to attack with both, actually. I'm okay with this trade. And then we're just going to pass and char them end of turn. Do they finally have a land? One thing their deck has going for it is their curve is very low to the ground, which is good against us. I mean, every single card they've played costs 1 mana. Is this a Walking Ballista? Oh, Green Sun's for 1? Okay. Hopefully they don't have a Gilded Goose. Okay, Dragon Tree Speaker, that's fine. Just gonna char your face. They decide not to attack in the end, so we'll see if that means they want to block. We really want to draw a land. Nice. Now we can go Hellrider. Yeah, that's got to be the right line. Now this Shrine is lethal, so I mean they have to they have to block with at least one of their elves, and they don't have enough mana to do anything. Yeah. All right, sweet. So pretty solid win there. It looked like it was going to be a blowout. Ended up being less of a blowout, but even by the end of the game, they hadn't really done that much. So I mean, I guess they like in 2 turns they could have played like an Elder Gargoth or something, but really good start. Hopefully we can keep it going. I think in this matchup we want the Kavu. And I think that's it. So we'll bring that in. I think on the, let's see, we could cut the Desperate Ritual. We could cut a land, but we just brought in a 4-drop. I think I'm going to cut the Ritual. Alright, great hand. We don't have a turn 2 play, unfortunately, but we can still just level up the Figure of Destiny and then play turn 3 Hellrider. Okay, that's a great draw. Now hopefully they play a 2-drop and we can go Flame Slash plus level up Figure. Do they have the swords? Good, good. So Kura Tribe Elder, well, that's not something we can really Flame Slash very effectively. We'll hit them for 2, they'll block and sack. So this could have been a ritual. A ritual would have been way better here, actually. So that's something to note. If this was a desperate ritual, we could have played Hellrider that turn, and that would have been quite a bit better. Although I guess we couldn't have leveled up the Figure of Destiny then, but that still would have been an upgrade. So that switch has hurt us here. But Flame Tongue could also be really good. Knight of Autumn. We'll see if they put counters on it or gain life. We hope they put counters on it because we can kill it either way. Okay, sweet. So I think we're just going to play Flame Tongue Kavu this turn. Yeah. Well, so who knows? Maybe this is actually better. This Flame Tongue Kavu is nice. Hit for 2. And now we can play Hellrider next turn and deal a lot of damage. Biogenic Ooze. Okay. So we go land, Flame Slash the Ooze, and then I think we're just going to play Hellrider and attack with everything. We could Fire Blast the Ooze. Let's see, if we play Hellrider and attack with everything, that hits them for 3 immediately, they go down to 14. They probably trade with the Hellrider and take 6, down to 8. I think we're just going to let this happen. If they block the Figure of Destiny, I think we can just win. Yeah, we'll see what they do here, but I think they should probably kill the Hellrider. Yeah. So they got a 2-for-1 there, but I think this is still worth it. We're in a good position. They're at a virtual 4, and we're ahead on board. Elves of Deep Shadow is not scary. That is a good draw, so we will attack with both. They might just be dead if they don't have something. I mean, we get, like, they go to 4 and then we have Fire Blast, I think. Okay, they do have a swords. That's a little unfortunate. Alright, I think I'm just going to go for the kill here. And we're going to do it... Yeah, I don't think they can have anything. We can play around Mana Tithe. Alright, sweet. On to the finals. This deck is really, really good. Alright, here we are for the finals. Unfortunately, we've lost the die roll this time. This hand has no creatures. This might be greedy, but I'm actually going to still keep it, though. I think Skull Clamp has the potential to just be so, so good. And we're on the draw. Like, most of our deck is creatures. We can accelerate them out with a ritual. Alright, well, of course we draw Basic Mountain to start. Pack Rat. Okay. Alright, that's a nice draw. We can drop a Shrine. We'll see if they just immediately go on the Pack Rat plan. Tanglewire. Okay. So now we need to decide. We could go for Ritual into Char in our upkeep to deal with this Pack Rat before it gets too out of hand. I think that's worth it. This is a 2-for-1 sort of, but it's really a 2-for-2 because they're losing their Tanglewire for no value, and the alternative would be that they get to just like start going off with the like making Pack Rats, and I think we just can't really come back from that position. So I think this is worth it. Now we tap these two. Get our extra counter. Another land is not really what we wanted to see, but that's okay. The Shrine is like going to be really good this game, I think. There will be a couple turns now where basically no one's doing anything, and our shrine is just gaining counters. So we tap 1, 2, 3. Come on, deck. Give us something good. Not amazing, but I'll take it. Actually, it is pretty good. It hits it for 3 immediately. It's so funny to see a tapped equipment. You just don't see that often. So we gave them a land, which is a little sad. Interesting they're playing green. We did not know that. They're going to have access to 4 mana next turn. We can burn them for a lot. The shrine would be 7 after the fire blast, so we have 11 points of burn available to us right now. No play is nice. So we have to tap 2 things. I think I'm going to tap a land instead of the shrine here just to keep... I really don't want them to kill the shrine. And 4 mana should be enough for pretty much anything we draw. Unless we are really chaining Skull Clamp stuff, in which case we already win. Okay, so we'll go land, Kenra. Hit for 5. Gave him another island. Now, do we want to draw a card? I think I am going to draw cards here. Oh, it looks like they may have a removal spell for the Kenra. Or they're just fetching a tapped breeding pool, okay. So we draw 2 cards. Hopefully we hit a 1-drop. We did not hit a 1-drop, but that's okay. I think we're in a really good position here. They have to have an Assassin's Trophy or something for the Shrine, or else we're just going to win, immediately. Five mana. Riftwind Cloudskate? Oh, that's annoying. That's really good against the Shrine, but I still think we're in a good position. So we'll tap our Clamp. And we will equip here and attack for 3. Oracle Moldiah on top, okay. They're giving us the cards. I'm okay with that. Draw 2. We will go Mountain, Shrine, Figure. And then I think we'll just... I think I would rather make this be an actual attacker rather than just drawing more cards here. So we'll do it like this. So they can play the Oracle, but if they don't have life gain, then it's going to be really hard for them here. Plus we still have this Earthshaker Kenra in the graveyard waiting to be eternalized. I just realized that our opponent's name is Soggy Cheerios. That's a little bit of an unfortunate name. Does not conjure images of greatness. Okay, the range tournament's pretty good. So ideally we would draw some burn spells. If we top deck a char, or actually what burn spells do we even have? Maybe we don't have that much. Probably Fiery Confluence would be our best draw. Okay, so we can go Runaway Steamkin. Okay, I think we have the kill here. Land. We can go play Shadow Skull Smashing for 0. Then play Seasoned Pyromancer, then play Fire Blast. So that would give this 3 more counters. So it would be at 6. And then we could remove... oh, no, we could put them to 1 this turn. Alright, in that case, I think it's probably better just to... I think we're going to Fire Blast their face. And then play the Pyromancer. Then we have draws here that would give us the win. Because we're going to get mana from the Steamkin if we can cast 1 spell. Okay, so now we can Flame Slash this guy. And now we could play Pia and Kieran the Log, but I think I'm going to just keep this mana up so that we can use the Shrine. We'll attack, it's a force block, which is okay with me, because then we get to draw cards. Okay, that... oh no, that still doesn't quite win. Yeah, we have 2 ways to deal 6 damage right now, but they are mutually exclusive. I guess we will... I think we'll just draw a card, actually. Or draw 2 cards, because we still have enough mana to use the Shrine. And if we drew, like, Black Lotus Mox, we would have the win. Okay, that was bad draws, but that's okay. We'll just pass. So, our life total is healthy, we have a full hand, and we have this Shrine that's about to kill them. They really have to kill us this turn, and I can't really imagine a way that they do that. Their Verdant Catacombs is also dead, so we've cut them off of 1 mana successfully. Jace the Mind Sculptor. That will not get it done, my friend. It is quite a good card, but not good here. So we'll add mana. I think I'm just going to shoot them with this. Yeah, I'm going to do that. It might look a little bit weird, but I think putting them down to 1 is important. And, like, here's one way they could win. They do that, then they kill my Shrine, and then they have a counterspell for the Fiery Confluence. Or even if they just kill the Shrine, we still wouldn't have lethal. So I think it's worth it to get the 6 damage when we can. Animate Dead on the Deranged Hermit. Okay. So this Confluence will get the job done. We'll take some damage, sure. So we go Factory and Confluence. 1 damage to each creature, 2 damage to them. Or 4 damage to them. Alright, so good start. We're 5-0, undefeated in games. Let's see if we can keep that going. On to potentially the last game of the trophy run. So, do we want to make any changes here? It's like Sultai mid-range, sort of. I don't really think I want to change anything. We could bring in Lodestone over the Ritual, but I think on the draw Ritual is pretty nice here. So I think we're just going to run it back. Let's get that. Turn 1. I don't really know what we want turn 1, actually. Turn 1 Goblin Guide. I'll take... oh, this is actually sick. Goblin Guide into turn 2 Rabble Master. If we draw a Mox, we could turn 1 the Rabble Master. Okay, so we'll go with the Guido. Hit them for dose. Oh, that's spicy. Alright, so good job, opponent. You get your free land off the brainstorm. Well, yeah, I mean, that's fine, but that's not the axis on which this game will be won or lost. Like, we're trying to deal damage, and then also, we can out-card draw them for sure with the Skull Clamp. Okay, so they just play a tap land. That's good for us. Alright, I am just going to go for the Rabble Master this turn. I mean, we could go for Koth next turn instead. But I think I would rather just make a relevant play this turn. Fallen Shinobi on top. That is not going to be a problem. Ritual has overperformed so far, actually. It seems pretty nice. Ophiomancer, huh? That's pretty good. Actually, that's very good. I think we are going to go land, Skull Clamp, clamp the Rabble Master, and attack with everything. They could trade off the token with the Rabble Master if they want to and take 4, but if they do that, I think that's fine. Okay, oh, yeah, I forgot they could just do that, but that is definitely fine. We're going to draw a bunch of cards here. I think I would rather get the figure down and then have just a beefier board for next turn. Ophiomancer is good against us for sure, especially since we haven't drawn removal for it, but I think with the Skull Clamp, we're going to be able to outgrind them here. Interesting. Attacking for 2. Okay. Oh! Right, they have the Shinobi we knew about. Maybe we should chump block there? I think, that's close, actually. Yeah, we probably should chump block there. That was a mistake. Although, luckily, they just hit 2 lands, so they can't even do anything with their Shinobi hit. Hellrider. Oh, I really wish we had one more land. So, we are going to go Earthshaker Kenra. Make it so your snake cannot block, and then attack with everything. Then I'll put this on this. Draw 2. Nice. I think here, do we want to chump block the Shinobi? I think we do. Yeah, we'll chump block the Shinobi. They should not have played land before attacking there for sure, but doesn't matter in this case. Baleful Strix, so they've definitely done a good job of clogging the board, but I think their life total is low enough and we have enough card draw that that's fine. We can just draw into burn for the win. We can go... Yeah, so here we'll just drop the Hellrider. Do we want to play Koth and minus? No, I don't think so. So we'll go land, Hellrider. Attack with everything. Oh, wait, I think they're just dead. Yeah, they're just dead. Because they go down to 2, and then they can only block 3 attackers, and each one of these can be a lethal attacker. Alright, the 6-0 sweep. That is pretty sweet. Thieving Skydiver. They could steal our Skull Clamp. Skull Clamp is spicy with Ophiomancer. That'd be sort of cool for them, but they will not live to see that day. Unfortunately for them. Figure of Destiny, get that power up there. Boom! We win. Yes. Alright, this deck was amazing. I thought it was going to be really good, and it was even better than I thought. Like, perfect 6-0. Just, we had such a good, like, okay, great low curve of creatures so we can establish a pressure early. Tons of fast mana. And then really, really good 3s and 4s that can just, like, take over the game on their own very quickly. And then we didn't have a ton of burn spells. We didn't have a lot of, like, lightning bolts and stuff. But the burn spells we did have hit hard with, like, Shrine, Char, Fire Blast, Fire Confluence. Also, I guess Hell Rider. It's sort of a burn spell. So we were able to just like deal huge chunks of damage in the late game. And Skull Clamp was also amazing just for drawing to our deck and finding our burn. So really sweet draft. This deck was amazing. Easy trophy. Feels good to get that birthday trophy. Life is good. Thank you for watching, guys. See you next time.